What's up, you guys? I don't know if we still on. Okay, we are live. How is y'all are doing? We got to break this story down now. We got some new news that is on here. So we are definitely that we're gonna break this down with Kelsey and this whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all, I am trying to go to sleep. And I can't even sleep because it's always something popping in the news. So let's go right into it. I don't know if y'all up. For those that are going to catch the replay, I'll see y'all on the replay. Let me go to the neighborhood talk and bring this up because we are live. We're going to talk because Kelsey finally responded to Megan Thee Stallion, and she had a lot of stuff to say when it comes to this. So let's bring this up. Let me go to the neighborhood talk. They broke it down. Let's see it right now. Let me do a screen share. So she finally responded. Let me screen share this. Okay, we are back. Shout out to those that are out there. Okay, let me turn this up so y'all can hear this. Okay, here we go.
I didn't want to have to do this, y'all. Hell, I pray for her. I want her to elevate. But you're not going to get to where you need to go when you steady trying to bury somebody. You steady trying to put me down. Why? Protect black women, though. Protect black women, though. But you steady throwing shots at me. You want motherfuckers to hate me so bad, and I don't understand why. I don't know, because you still won't pick up that phone and call me. You still won't pick up that phone and call me. I will respect you more if you call me. I've expressed all my concerns to you directly, and you me. I didn't want to have to do this, y'all. Hell, I pray for her. I want her to elevate. But you're not going to get to where you need to go when you steady trying to bury somebody. You steady trying to put me down. Why? Protect black women, though. You know what my issue is with you. I wasn't your enemy. You made me your enemy. We stopped fucking with each other, but I wasn't your enemy. You made me your enemy. I have every right to get on here and address this because you made a diss track for millions of people to hear trying to humiliate me. And I'm not hurt by the comments. I'm not hurt by any of that. But when it's coming from somebody that you really know, that's the problem. And Megan, I know you. We know each other. I know you like the back of my hand. So I don't know why you playing with me. I don't know why you playing with me. Because I can get on here and say some shit. Know what my issue is Girl, I told her, she said you was in the shade. I don't understand. It's like you be contradicting like a lot of shit. If anybody's a narcissist, it's you. And I don't want, my intentions isn't to mess up nobody's image, nothing like that. I've been trying to move on with my life, actually. Only time I reply to something is when somebody sends some shit to me, some hate shit to me on purpose, intentionally. And y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it happening. So, let me make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. And the people around you too. You know what I'm saying? They know it's real. Y'all know I was solid. Y'all know I was loyal to that girl. I would have did anything for her. You know what I'm saying? Girl, saying. So the truth is, in your song, I think you said, I want the niggas, I don't know what the fuck, I want the niggas you got or some shit. We all know that I ain't never wanted none of your niggas. It was really, come to find out, your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be you supposed to be my best friend. We laugh at bitches that do that shit to each other. We not supposed to do that shit to each other. So stop playing with me. And I don't want to go back and forth on the internet. I don't want to know it. I don't care whatever you think you got on me. Expose the shit. Because there's nothing that you can expose that I won't hold myself accountable for. Accountability. You need to learn how to hold yourself accountable for shit. This shit, I don't even know why it's going this far. I don't understand to this day, y'all. Y'all ask me these questions. I don't have the answers. Fam. Because people don't know how to be mature and talk like adults. Y'all can't say that I ain't trying to have no real conversation. Y'all can't say that. And really, I'm not the one that should have been having. Y'all should have been having conversations with me. Y'all owe me a fucking conversation. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe my loyalty. Because people don't know how to be mature and talk like a.
And so I want to roll that back when she said what she said, putting that out here, and Kelsey let her have it.
The truth is, in your song, I think you said, I want the niggas, I don't know what the fuck, I want the niggas you got or some shit. We all know that I ain't never wanted none of your niggas. It was really, come to find out, your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be my best friend. We laugh at bitches that do that shit to each other. We not supposed to do that shit to each other.
All right, so
stop playing with me.
So y'all heard that part, and it is so sad because Megan Thee Stallion, she is literally using her massive platform to target Kelsey and diss records and stuff like that. And Kelsey been very quiet, not really dissing Megan Thee Stallion, not putting Megan Thee Stallion business out there, literally not saying anything negative, but she don't have the massive platform. She don't have a diss record. She don't have a record label. And so Megan is putting it out there, and Kelsey admitted that, hey, Megan, you were sleeping with Tory Lanez behind my back, and that was my man, and you were sleeping with Tory Lanez. Now, she didn't say Tory Lanez's name, but we all know who she was talking about, and you literally can hear the hurt in her voice. And if I was Kelsey, I'll fight back and I'll do interviews, because Megan that's very trash for her trying to bully this woman, knowing that Kelsey don't have a record label, knowing that Kelsey don't have that artillery to really defend herself. She don't have that. And so for Megan to go around spreading her legs open and got hit in her pinky toe, that ain't Kelsey's fault. You was dealing with a man, not telling Kelsey. You was sleeping with Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez, you got into it, he hit you on your pinky toe. And Kelsey have been very quiet. She have not been in a mess. Yes, she went to go visit Carl Crawford, and she went to go visit the people at 1501. I think she personally went to go visit them for protection, because I think her life is in danger with all of the threats, with all of the responses that she's getting all over that. It's just really, really tired of it. And And I just don't like it when people try to bully somebody when you know you have the bigger platform, when you know you're the famous one, when you know you're the one that are listened to and watched by millions of people, and people are going to take Megan Thee Stallion's side because some people worship these celebrities. Now, I dropped the link in the comments. So if any producers want to come on and chit chat with us, that would be awesome. I pinned it on there. So if any other producers that are out there want to hit it, the link, you are more than welcome. She has been quiet and still, even now, being respectful. She ain't spraying. I think she should go in and spray and tell the business, baby. Tell it all. Come on the Wiley Show. Come on the Wiley Show and tell it all. Come on the Wiley Show and tell it. You know, come over here and let it be known what happened between you and Megan Thee Stallion. Come on over here. Do I got her Instagram? Do we got any people in here? What's her Instagram? Because somebody sent me her Instagram. Okay. They said, Wiley, play Kelsey diss song. I'm not going to play Kelsey diss song because, you know, we want this video to be monetized. Okay. We want this video to be monetized. All right. Okay, so that's why we ain't playing over there. She has been so respectful. You to think that she'd have got on here dissing, she ain't diss Megan. Very respectful. She ain't dissing everything like that. So I'm gonna play these. I'm gonna play this other clip so the people that are just joining in can see that, you know, Kelsey admitted that, you know, Megan was screwing Tory Lanez. Let's play this. Now, she ain't say Tory Lanez's name, but we all know who you're talking about.
And I don't want to go back and forth on the internet. I don't want no. I don't care whatever you think you got on me. Expose the shit, because there's nothing that you. I mean, the truth is, I mean, in your song, I think you said, "I want the niggas. I want them. I don't know what the fuck. I want the niggas you got or some shit." We all know that I ain't never wanted none of your niggas. It was really come to find out. Your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be my best, you supposed to be my best friend. We laugh at bitches that do that shit to each other. We not supposed to do that shit to each other. So stop playing with me. And I don't want to go back and forth on the internet.
Okay, and Kelsey do got a diss record out. And the name of that diss record is Bussin' Back. So she got a diss record out. Okay. Let me see if I can hear it. Let me put the headphones in my ear. I will let y'all hear, but y'all know how YouTube get with the monetization, child. I don't want to get no copyright strike or anything like that, but I definitely want to play it and listen to this dish. I'm gonna definitely have to listen to it. But if there's anybody that listened to that dish record want to come on the show, hit the link and come on, because I would like to hear y'all opinion concerning this. So if we have anybody that is out there that heard the dish record, you know, you can hit the situation out there. But let me leave Kelsey a voice note. Okay, let me leave her voice note. Let me go to her maybe her voice note right now. Hey, Kelsey, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, sister, I think that it is right that you release a diss record. I think that you need to get a recording contract, do a reality show. And I really, really, really think that it would be awesome for you. You don't keep your head up and you fight back. Don't throw in the towel. And if you got to spray her with all her business, come on the Wiley Show. That's TheWileyshow. We would love to have you on this show. We can have a conversation. You be blessed and you be strong, and you will be in my prayers. God bless you, Sister Kelsey Nicole. All right. So we left for a voice note. Okay. We left for a voice note with that. And I'm not shocked, because you can only take so much when people out there sneak dissing and stuff. I'm glad she came out and said what she said. I'm glad that Kelsey got a diss record. I'm glad that she got all these things out, because it's needed. You can't let nobody just out here just say what they're going to say. You need to clap back. Ain't no problem with it. Clap back and let it be known. Hey, Brown. What's the name? How you doing?
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, so what you got to say about the situation?
Okay, so this is my thing. Okay, Now I heard it. I was supposed to been going to bed, and then I just, looked through my stuff, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, it's going down." So, you know how that goes.
Ah,
So, I was looking, and I saw that she went live and everything, and she, said her piece or whatever. And I was like, "Okay, cool," or whatever. Then I saw her post the dish track. And I was like, okay, I didn't know it was dropping tonight. I thought it was probably, like a prelude to the drop. So I listened to the diss track. And to be honest, everybody is trying to compare her to a rapper. She's not a rapper. She did this to get her, her thoughts out there and her response.
okay.
So, and this is how she did it. You know what I'm saying? So for her to not be a rapper is not horrible. Like, it's not bad. It's just her talking her shit, basically.
Right. So she got the diss record out. What you give it a score to 10 being the greatest, one being a flop.
Well, she's not a rapper, so I can't really compare her to a rapper. That's not what she does.
Was it? Did you like it? Were you dancing?
I liked it. I wasn't like, oh my God. I wasn't like over, like
so
over.
It wasn't like an Ice Cube, no Vaseline. So it wasn't compared to one of the greatest, diss records. So it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it was like, one of the best, like a Nas or a Jay-Z or a Tupac or a Biggie, because she's not a rapper. That's not what she does. She just wanted to get her thoughts out there, and she wanted to respond. And for everybody who is trying to call her a clout chaser, she can't be a clout chaser because she was there. She was there when it happened.
Right. She was there when it happened. Yeah. She was in the car, and she was, I guess, screwing Tory Lanez first, and maybe pretty much was screwing him behind her back.
And that's what the claims were saying, and it seems to be true. So for everybody out there trying to call her a clout chaser, oh, why you mad? Oh, you corny? Oh, you this? Oh, you that? She was the one that was done in the wrong, not Megan. Megan was out here being a whore. She was out here being a skeezer. She was out here screwing her friend's man behind her. Well, I don't say man. I don't know what they were, together. But for Meg to know that there was something going on for her to do it behind her back, Meg knew. So Meg is a whore.
And my thing is this: people got to retire that word cloud chasing and have to understand when to use it. In this situation, this is no cloud chasing. This is literally a mutual situation where Megan has been dissing Kelsey on a massive platform, and Kelsey responding. But so many people tend not to take the other person's side because they are fans and supporters of Megan. Because let's be clear, Megan is the superstar. Megan is the celebrity. But in this case, Megan is dead wrong to do what she have to do. And I think what Megan wanted from Kelsey is to come out and to defend her in this whole Tory Lanez, and Kelsey just wanted to just be silent and wait till the courts to get involved. She don't want to come out saying all these things in situation. And I think Megan feels some type of way, and now she just in returns just want to just diss Kelsey. And I'm like, come on now, that ain't right.
And then behind the scenes, we can't forget behind the scenes her little goonettes that Meg got on her team that's been threatening Kelsey, that's been going at her. Like, people know, we've seen it. We've seen her friend Jay Lee, or whatever her name is, out here telling her to kill herself or cut her wrist or slit her wrist, or she gonna snatch her chain. Yes. They've been going at her. They've been going at her. And Meg's been sitting there just letting it happen. Meg can't say, oh, I didn't know they was doing all that. You up under them, as you can see in that video that she put out with her little goonettes next to her with a middle finger up saying, oh, I don't care about, oh, F you. Meg know, and she probably snickering and laughing behind the camera while her friends is threatening Kelsey. Protect Black women, my ass.
And my thing is this: if you keep saying protect Black women, you must first live up to that principle. You can't be out here making songs about protect Black women when you out here literally attacking another Black woman, allegedly stealing from another Black woman with the stylist, and then now you are beefing with your friend who is a Black woman, knowing that Kelsey do not have the inventory or the structure or the fan base to even compete with what Megan is throwing at her. I think it's unfortunate, and I don't think that's right.
It's not. It's not. And Megan's been getting away with it for too long, and she's giving me very Regina George, Mean Girl vibes, and I do not like that.
And she put on this persona that she's so about unity, such about women empowerment,
And
and
those be
listen.
the ones, Wiley. Those be the ones. Those be the ones that come out
You
and say,
are literally ain't
okay,
living up to that, because if you was about women empowerment, you would tell your friends to stand down, leave Kelsey alone, because Kelsey don't
right.
want to sit here and lie. She don't. She saw what happened, and as of right now, Kelsey should not really be talking about the case in the first place. She got to wait till it goes to court, because it could damage her
Exactly.
and get her caught up in some mess.
Exactly. And you don't want her to slip up and have and be in an interrogation where she may throw you, Meg, under the bus when she don't really know what she's talking about. You would want her to seek legal
Right.
counsel and to keep quiet until it is time to have your back when it really counts. Meg, you on social media, on these social platforms, having your PSA every day on live, and you're so delusional by saying, oh, well, y'all been doing this, y'all been doing that. Meg, you've been doing it since day one. You came out with the post saying somebody did something against you to purposely harm you. Tori and Kelsey ain't saying nothing. So you're the one that's in the wrong. Period.
And it's like, and this is what I try to tell people in this situation, dealing with Megan Thee Stallion, dealing with Kelsey, and all of that. This is really embarrassing. You know what I mean? And you can't be out here talking about Breonna Taylor and all of this, and here you is beefing with this black woman. Like, I don't understand that.
It's I don't know who her PR is. I don't know where Megan team is, marketing team. Where's Rock Nation? They need to snatch her phone from her because she is really digging
like,
herself
it's
in
like, and Beyonce needs to talk to her like, girl, like, this too much. This is bad for brand. They need to talk to Megan and say, Megan, calm down. But I think both of them have a drinking problem, and particularly Megan and Kelsey, because you saw how Kelsey was. I think they need to work with the alcohol, and I think that when Megan gets drunk, she started doing irrational things, and she needs to really work on that. But thank you so
She
much for
does.
calling in, sister. Thank you.
All right, Wiley. Y'all have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving to you too,
All
girl.
right, you too. Thank you. Happy
All right.
Thanksgiving. Hey, mouth open.
Greetings, Wiley. Blessed night to you, my love. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Oh boy, I see you've been busy today. I have so much catching up to do
Yes.
because today I had a long day today. But you see, Megan, I don't feel sorry for Megan. I don't feel bad for Megan. Megan's friend has been threatening Kelsey this entire time this drama has been going on, right?
It's crazy.
And I hate that she always bring up Breonna Taylor in her situation because they're not the same. Also, um, just this week when Megan bring out her Fashion Over line, there is two young black women that she stole their design, and she had the nerve to get up on the radio and diss one of the young women while the young lady have all her receipts from Megan team and Megan people. And then you say support black women, but you stealing from young black women, and then you get on the radio to diss the same young black women, even though they have receipt. Megan is a piece of shit, and I don't give a shit about her. You
So
gotta keep.
I hear you. So you're not on the side of Megan Thee Stallion, and let's be clear, people have been harassing Kelsey. So Kelsey have a right to defend herself.
Her friend.
Yes.
One of her friends said that Kelsey needs to go kill herself. One of her Megan friends who is hanging out with Megan right now. Like, why would you do that?
Wow, that
But
is
let's
crazy.
just but let's just say, okay, we're not addressing Megan friends. Let's address Megan. You're the same one that's saying support black women. Stand up for black women, protect black women. But then you stole from two black women because you have a bigger platform and you have people to put you out there.
It's crazy. And I'm
The
glad
girl
that
had all her receipts with all the communication that she
she
had with
did.
Megan team and Megan people, and Megan then turned around and say, "I don't know her. I don't know what she's talking about, and she should have come at me at in a better way, and then maybe I would have pulled the dress and pay her money." Seriously? And I am supposed to feel sorry for you? No.
So, did you listen to the diss record?
No, I just got home. I had a long day today, and I'm not really celebrate. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving,
Okay.
and so I went and just spent some time with my mom because it's around this time. I don't want to bring the energy down, but around this
Right, right.
time, unfortunately, my little sister passed away last year, and so we're still in mourning, so there's no celebration. So I just went and spent some time with my mom after work, and I
Listen.
just got home. And of course, you here to make me smile, and that's what I want to do.
Yes.
But I have to talk about Megan a little
And if
because
Megan is listening, if she really about hot girls, you got to stop stealing from other designer girls. Okay, I clearly want to say that. And another reason too with Tory Lanez, I think he's trash for smashing Kelsey and Megan. That was very trashy of him. And that kid, that was very very trashy. I think Megan have so much controversy within her name to be this new artist to have all this drama. It is pathetic. And like someone said, Rock Nation should take her phone. Yes. And I think Beyonce should intervene. Beyonce, if
Rock
you're listening, you should intervene immediately and say,
Rock
hey,
Nation is
Megan,
not gonna
you're doing a
take
little
her
bit too
phone because
much.
they're promoting her. They're buying all this stuff. How Megan end up on the Times magazine and Megan didn't even have an album out? And this is not hating or anything for the people who love Megan and will say, oh, you hating. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it honest. How the hell Megan end up on Time magazine and she didn't even have an album out?
I just think that because that comes with the blessings of being with Rock Nation. That comes with
Ex-
having that big machine where people to be in good graces with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Let's be clear, they are so
Exactly.
powerful in the industry. Even though that Megan really don't have she just dropped the album, she's getting all this stuff so fast. You got to understand the powerful people that she have in her back pocket. Which she had she had Beyonce and she got Jay-Z.
Yep. Can we do a little fact check, please, Wiley? Can
Go
we
ahead.
see what Megan album sales are like since?
Yes, I want to see that. Like,
Let's fact check, please.
let me go and Google that right now. I'm going to Megan Thee Stallion album sales. Okay, now I don't know if the new ones is out, but let's see. So I'm doing Megan Thee Stallion album sales, and right now they said Megan Thee Stallion. This is okay. This media takeout, but let me go to that grape juice. So I'm on that grape juice. And they said projections are in. Megan Thee Stallion good news set to sell. According to that grape juice, Megan Thee Stallion is set to sell 92,000 sales plus streaming, 10,000 plus. 10,000 pure sales. This is really sad. Powered by Bob, such as Body, Shot Fire. It looks like Megan eyeing a #2 debut behind K-pop phenomenon BTS. So that is the number that clearly where she's at right now. That she's talking about Devana #2. This is okay. It could have been so much better if she had a better rollout. You know what I'm saying?
Too much drama. That's why.
It's too much, and it's just like her drama outweighed the talent of her show. So I'm gonna post the number so you all can see on that grape juice. Shout out to them. They are posting that it was 92,000 sales plus streaming, 10,000 plus. 10,000 pure sales. So that's not really good with the pure sales, but shout out to streaming. Streaming is really is the lifesaver for her. That album not necessarily, it's not compared to Cardi B numbers or anybody else's numbers. That's not really good. Okay,
It's Jay-Z and Rock Nation paying for all this recognition that Megan is getting.
It's really something. Also, too, I'm gonna open up the phone line because I forgot. Like some of my audience, they old school. They like to call in versus StreamYard.
Just don't call me no church, ladies. If
I
I go
say
in
no.
the church might just fall on me. I can't tell the last time I walk in a church door. I ain't no church lady. I'm a young woman.
Okay, I have young women watching the show. We love each and every one of y'all. Young women is watching the show. Okay.
Young, old, middle age,
Middle
everything.
age,
We all watch you.
all women that are out there. And if the Wendy Williams caller out there, call in.
She should call in, please, and give us a little word for the night. I love to hear her voice. But let me get off here so you can talk to someone else, Wiley.
Okay, no,
I wanna
too. So if people can't call in and stuff like that, I definitely want to thank you and shout out. You have a lot of content to catch up on because I
know. I was trying to while at work, but it wasn't easy. I work with kids, so I'm like sneaking and trying to listen. And then one of the kids said, "What are you listening to?"
I
To my
did.
headphones because it was so loud. So I just had to hang up. But
I did
I'm
so.
gonna go catch up after you finish.
Okay, thank you. Thank
By
you.
the way, one quick question before I go.
Yes.
Are you gonna go on Patreon and give us some of the beef sector drama?
Yes.
Did you see the disgusting stuff that happened in the beef sector?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I definitely will be discussing that. Also,
You gotta
too,
give us a Patreon, Wiley. Let's talk about it.
yes, we definitely need to talk about it tomorrow and discuss that like in the evening time for like
I'm coming live tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I
Good.
would have saved this for them, but I said, I gotta jump on it. It's a lot of people live, so let me get these clicks and views.
Okay, I'm also here. Love you. Talk to you later.
All right, man. Okay.
Thanks to all the producers in the chat. Peace.
Thank you, Mouth Open, for your love and for your support. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna open up the phone line. So if anybody want to call in across the country, if you want to listen to the Wiley Show or whatever it is, I just want to give y'all a little backstory of what really happened. I'm gonna replay what Kelsey pretty much said to I'm sorry, let me put this one up. Pretty much what she said to Megan Thee Stallion. I'm going to replay it for the people in the back. So I got the number on the screen. So if anybody want to call in, okay. The number is 646-716-8447. But you know, those are mediocre album sales, but due to the pandemic, that's pretty decent for her album to be debuting at number 2. So I think that's great. Also, too, I'm going to replay the clips. So of the people that are just joining in, I'm going to replay it for you all to listen to it. So if you're out there, I will replay it for you all to listen to the clips and everything like that. So if anybody out there, I will replay it and allow you all to hear what is going on. Okay, give me a second. I would definitely want to replay it. So if people are there and you didn't get a chance to see it, I will replay it for you all. So give me a second. And then we do have the phone lines open up. Okay. So if anybody want to call in, I'm going to replay it for the new viewers that are just joining in. Let me screen share this. Shout out to the new viewers. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Let's unmute this. And here we go.
I didn't want to have to do this, y'all. Hell, I pray for her. I want her to elevate. But you're not going to get to where you need to go when you steady trying to bury somebody. You steady trying to put me down. Why? Oh, wow. Protect black women, though. Protect black women, though. But you steady throwing shots at me. You want motherfuckers to hate me so bad, and I don't understand why. I don't know, because you still won't pick up that phone and call me. You still won't pick up that phone and call me. I will respect you more if you call me. Know what my issue is with you. I wasn't your enemy. You made me your enemy. We stopped fucking with each other, but I wasn't your enemy. You made me your enemy. I have every right to get on here and address this because you made a diss track for millions of people to hear trying to humiliate me. And I'm not hurt by the comments. I'm not hurt by any of that. But when it's coming from somebody that you really know, that's the problem. And Megan, I know you. We know each other. I know you like the back of my hand. So I don't know why you playing with me. I don't know why you playing with me. Because I can get on here and say some shit. Know what I have, what my issue is. I don't understand. It's like you be contradicting like a lot of shit. If anybody's a narcissist, it's you. And I don't want, my intentions isn't to mess up nobody's image, nothing like that. I've been trying to move on with my life, actually. Only time I reply to something is when somebody sends some shit to me, some hate shit to me on purpose, intentionally. And y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it happening. So, let me make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. And the people around you too. You know what I'm saying? They know it's real. Y'all know I was solid. Y'all know I was loyal to that girl. I would have did anything for her. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I told her she said you was saying. So the truth is, in your song, I think you said, I want the niggas, I don't know what the fuck, I want the niggas you got or some shit. We all know that I ain't never wanted none of your niggas. It was really, come to find out, your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be my best friend. We laugh at bitches that do that shit to each other. We not supposed to do that shit to each other. So stop playing with me. And I don't want to go back and forth on the internet. I don't want no, I don't care whatever you think you got on me. Expose the shit. Because there's nothing that you can expose that I won't hold myself accountable for. Accountability. You need to learn how to hold yourself accountable for shit. This shit, I don't even know why it's going this far. I don't understand to this day, y'all. Y'all ask me these questions. I don't have the answers. Fam. Because people don't know how to be mature and talk like adults. Y'all can't say that I ain't trying to have no real conversation. Y'all can't say that. And really, I'm not the one that should have been having. Y'all should have been having conversations with me. Y'all owe me a fucking conversation. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe my loyalty. Because people don't know how to be mature and talk like adults.
Right, so the number is open. So y'all heard what Kelsey said. The people, if you're out there in the chat, you can call in and it's free. It don't cost $1 to call in. It is free to call into the Wiley Show.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
All right, the number is 646-716-8447. And it's a lot of people out here that are really saying why is Kelsey is responding, because she have a right to. She was harassed by other people. They were saying different stuff, and Kelsey is not lying. She have a right to defend herself. I think in this moment, Megan is just mad because Kelsey wasn't out that line for her and saying all these type of things. And I think that I'm with Kelsey. Like, wait, she ain't said this publicly, but she don't want to be in the mix. I just think Kelsey's trying to leave it alone, but she keep getting dragged in this. So Kelsey have a right to respond. I don't see an issue. So if we got any hotties, any producers want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. Okay. Regardless of how it sounds, she just told you what happened. Oh my God, you are doing this to sound from again. Anybody's in the chat, this is the Wiley Show. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Come on, producers, call in. Wake up. If you sleep, get up. 8006 caller, you on the air.
Oh, what's up? Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. Go ahead.
No, I just for anybody who has an issue with her calling out, with this whole situation, I just find it funny that anytime anyone speaks out besides Megan, it's always an issue. She can say whatever she wants, however she wants it, no matter how many times and the story changes. But as soon as Tory speaks for himself or Kelsey does, now everybody has an issue with it. And I'm being real. I've heard this song better than Migs. For a non-rapper, she did better than the rapper of the year.
Wow. So you said Kelsey was dope with the diss record.
I'm just saying, if it's for a non-rapper shooting at a rapper, that was a good job.
So you said it was better than Megan?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sorry, for a professional rapper, Megan's been flipping ever since Tina Snow. So I don't know what that is. I'm just keeping it the rapper.
So do you think that Megan Thee Stallion was wrong for throwing, sleeping with Tory Lanez when Kelsey was dealing with him first?
First of all, I think they're both wrong on that one. Personally, we're gonna keep it 100 all the way aboard, all the way around. But Megan's twice as foul because that's your best friend. You have a more relationship with her than you do Tory any day.
Oh,
and you chose to go behind your You chose to go behind your girl back. and let's keep it real though. Let's keep it a beam. As soon as she found out quarantine radio was popping, that's when you saw her all on Tory then.
Right. And I just think that she was a cloud chaser, and what she's doing with Kelsey is very problematic for her as a black woman to doing this to a fellow black woman. I think it's trash.
And that's why I don't want to get this twisted though, because I think as black men we gotta be really careful how we speak on black women on a lot of these situations. But on this one, I can't hold her because I saw one of the somebody in the comments say something about how her energy changed right after she went to Rock Nation. I was like, that's so valid. Because the same way she handled that situation with Carl Crawford sounds like the same way she's handling this one right now. Whenever she gets caught in something, some new details come out. I'm just saying. And this is not like I'm not a fan of her. I'm gonna be honest, I'm more fan of Tory, but I'm not gonna sit there and disregard if he did something out of her. So I'm just kinda like in the middle right now because I can't always be on his side because I don't know yet. But she just kind of like falling apart, and you're the victim. That's weird to me.
Yes.
Everybody seems more solid than her. Everybody seems more solid. It's just her that's the shaky one.
I hear you on that, brother. Wow, like this is like the first time you called into the show, so man, that's dope.
No, like I ain't gonna hold you. I value a lot. I'll be working sometimes. Like I'm kind of working right now. I'm supposed to have my phone, but it's whatever right now.
Well, okay, so you work overnight, so man, thank you. And I want to ask you, did you listen to Megan Thee Stallion debut album, and did you like it?
I got a coworker that loves her, so I ride her every day. So she's playing it for me, and I wanted to listen to it. So because I like to talk about what I know. Because if you're not talking about what you know, you straight hating. But it just sounded like I kind of expected more from her.
I did too. Compared to Cardi B debut album, Nicki debut album, this was a mediocre in my humble opinion. It don't compare in my humble opinion.
Oh no, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's crazy. You the rapper of the year, but you ain't selling nothing.
Oh wow.
And I'm just being real. Like we all know, and I will never I'm not that much of a hater where I can't let it credit even if I don't agree how they move, but there's too many artists who had much better years than her to be getting passed up for her just because she got shot.
So you think she got that sympathy because she got hit in her pinky toe? All right, man.
No, yeah, like I'm not like saying certain things. Like she definitely earned that brand new artist. The Savage, all that, those awards. Like for over certain artists though, like it's kind of like crazy now.
Oh, I thank you for that. Thank you, brother, for calling in.
Nah, thank you.
All right, brother. Let's go to Anonymous. You live on the air. Anonymous, you live on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Hi. So, this is what I have to say.
Can you speak up in the phone so I can hear you? Okay. Can you speak in the phone?
So, this is what I have to say. I think that Megan and Kelsey are both beautiful women, but I do think that Kelsey spoke some truth in her rap. Of course, she's not going to sound like Tory and Megan because she's not a rapper, but I listened to the message that she was saying, and she's been holding back for so long, And Megan and her people and all these fans and everything been coming at Kelsey for so long. And now she finally speaking out. Now everybody, I'm reading the comments. A lot of people talk about, oh, this stuff is trash. Oh, all kind of stuff. I'm like, y'all been wanting her to say something. Now she finally say something. And now y'all got an issue with it. So that's one of my issues. And I love Meg. I love Megan's music. I love everything that she's put out. I just feel like she just needs more people behind her in her corner. Hopefully the people that she got now that was just shooting birds on her Instagram and stuff like that, hopefully those are the people who rocking with her for real. But that's all I got to say, honestly.
Okay. Did you listen to the diss record though? Did you listen to the diss record that Kelsey been doing? Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to the whole thing. I had to listen to it a couple times at first to, cause I couldn't catch the word, so I had to listen to it a couple times. But when I listened to it, it's like I kind of see where she's coming from a little bit. And then I think I don't know if it was on her live or in a song or something about the sex tape or something like that. Somebody was threatening her with a sex tape while she didn't speak out. So that's probably is the reason why she didn't speak out, because they holding stuff over her head. So I would, if somebody got sex tape out of me, of course I ain't gonna say that. I don't want my whole ass out. So
do you really think it's a tape? Really? Do you think it's a tape?
I think it probably is a tape. I don't know. They probably ain't gonna put it out.
I want to see it. If it's a tape, send it to my email, wileyshow@gmail.com, because I want to see the tape. I'm curious.
I think, see, now if they do put that tape out, then that's really gonna like tarnish Megan's character for real. Because if you saying you all for black women and then that tape just come out, okay, now some fishy with that. That's why I don't think they're gonna put no tape out. But I do think it's something that they was like putting over her head, the reason why she didn't speak out. Because if that was my best friend and I know what happened, I'm gonna ride behind my best friend regardless.
All right, I hear you.
Something happened in that car that she didn't know. So
I want to see it. I want to see that yada 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 on the tape. Okay.
I was like, see, you trying to be messy.
I want to be messy. I want the mess. I am here for it. But if it do dry, I'll be the first one to view it, to review it, and bring y'all the news. Thank you, caller, for calling. Thank you so much for calling in, sister. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
You too.
Thank you. Okay. 8375, caller, you on the air. 8375. Yes. You live on the Wiley Show. 8375, you live on the show. No, I'm not nasty.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey.
How are you?
Great. What you have to say about Megan and Kelsey?
Well, I just been sitting back listening, right? And I've been reading the comments. And when this story first broke, I was really, really like rooting for Megan. And it just like brought me to a place of how we can draw a narrative before even getting the full story. And in all of this, everybody has been saying, where is Kelsey? Where is Kelsey? Where is the security guard? Yeah,
and now right
she's spoken up. And we can now put two and two together. She's just basically told us what has happened. Meg was sleeping with Tory behind her back. Neither of them have even come to her to address the situation. She just basically listened to her. She just told you what happened. Now she got to sit up here and go against these very people that's been asking, where is Kelsey at? Now that nobody want to go against Meg, I'm highly disappointed. Because that's her friend. That was her friend. if this is true, Megan is the one that was in the wrong, okay? What transpired between her and her friend. Now, the gun situation, I still don't know the full story about that, but now I can draw a conclusion as to what happened to this friendship. And if this is indeed what happened, Megan the Stallion was in the wrong. She was sleeping with her friend's dude behind her back, and it finally broke. Meg is wrong. And now she want to make a diss song about her friend. That's because now she wants to be a bully. Kelsey ain't saying nothing. So I'm going to continue to bully her. I'm going to continue to get record sales. And the people that are pushing her, promoting her, they're just as much as guilty as Megan is, because they know exactly what she's doing. But now she's wrong because, this girl has every right to speak up for herself. I was looking at the comment people, oh, she needs to be quiet and this. You can't tell her to be quiet. You can't tell. You put yourself in her shoes. Would you be quiet in this moment? How many Black women is going to actually take something lying down? How many of us is going to let something go in one ear and out the other? Stop asking women to do stuff. Stop asking people to do stuff that you're not even willing to do yourself. Wiley, thank you for allowing me to speak. And I'm heated because she lied. She's basically lied. And I'm for one, I'm tired of all the manipulation. I'm sick of it. They manipulate the mind of the people for record sales and for money. And I'm sick of it. Thank you so much.
Did you
enjoy the rest of your evening?
Did you listen to her record? Was you dancing the body, yada, 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 yada? Did you get your dance on?
Honey, I woke up the other morning and I said, Alexa, play Megan the Stallion Body. I'm in my bed on Snapchat, just doing my thing. Cause I'm feeling it. I'm feeling, I love the beat. I love the beat. If I get a good beat, I'm in it, I swear, I'm on Snap. I was in my bed in my pajamas, honey, doing body, yada, yada.
I would love to see that Snap. Okay.
And I'm still gonna do body, yada, 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 yada. I'm gonna listen. I like what I like. But if you wrong, I'm gonna let you know you was wrong, and she was wrong,
right.
And she owe her friend an apology. Don't you think she owe her?
She do owe her an apology, and she needs to stop with the harassment tactics. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, caller. You woke me up. You fired up, ready to go. I don't know if you put some liquor in that turkey.
I watch you. I'm on YouTube everywhere. I'm always leaving comments everywhere.
Yes.
I'm very vocal. I'm a very vocal person, and I'm coming out of this shell of trying to speak because I'm nervous. I get nervous. I even have anxiety to the point that I have so much I want to say.
Yes.
But I have that fear of just speaking out.
No, you don't have that fear.
So
take a deep breath and speak, sister, and keep speaking and speak it. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you so much for calling in, though.
Thank you.
And you keep doing your body, yada, yada.
Go back and continue to watch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Yes. I mean, the callers are calling in. 0447, caller, you're on the air. 0447. 0447, last four. You're live on the air. Hello. When you call, I hear you breathing. 0447, you're live on the air. Your area code is 415. You're live on the air. Okay. Let's go to the next caller. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought you was
Could you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hi, Wally. How
Hi.
are you?
All right.
That's good. I'm glad you picked up for me today. I wasn't sure you were gonna pick up for me. I'm just like a little shocked. But besides that, I want to talk about Megan. The problem is Megan, she's soulless. Could you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you. Speak up. Yes, you're speaking about it. Go ahead, sister. I hear you.
I don't know why it's so slow. I'm behind.
I
a
can
little
hear you.
bit.
Tell you.
I'm trying to watch
Finish your. No, you don't have to watch. Just finish your
Okay,
point.
can you
It's
hear me?
live. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So Megan, she is soulless. I mean, she's doing what she's supposed to do right now. She's being a distraction to what's going on. That's why Jay-Z and Beyonce is not going to step in. They're not going to say anything because she's doing what she's put here to do, is to distract the youth. Hello?
I hear you. All right. Distract the youth. Okay.
Yeah, so she's here to do is to distract the youth. And Kelsey is not her friend. That was pretty much her lover. That was her girlfriend. Let's be clear. Now, I think Megan needs to take a seat in the back seat and be quiet before Kelsey throw her up under the bus and drag her. Okay? Like, she really needs to be quiet because Kelsey been around, like she said. She knows Megan. She knows all about Rock Nation. She knows all about Megan. She probably knows all about Beyonce and Jay-Z love affair. You know what I mean? And the big problem is, I feel like Megan, she is up under hypnosis. She's doing just what they want her to do. She's a puppet for the industry.
But do you feel like, I want to ask you a question before I move to the next caller. Do you feel like her message of protect Black women, do you feel like that's a contradiction when she's beefing with a Black woman?
Of course she's contradicting herself.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, it's plain as day. I mean, and it's very obviously. Megan don't care about nobody but Megan. Megan, oh, okay. I'm listening to it's playing back, really. So let me go somewhere where I can't hear it. So, yeah. So Megan, she's doing what she's here to do, is to distract the youth, right? And keep everything in an uproar. And, I mean, I just don't know what to say. To be honest, I mean, it's all the music she makes is demonic. And I mean, she's a cute girl. She's really cute and you can tell she came in the industry really clueless, like, really, just trying to make a lot of friends. And we all know, like, us older people already know that the industry is full of sharks.
Yes. I feel you on that. You're right about that.
So, the reality of it is it goes way more deeper than what we think.
I hear you on that.
I mean, it's going to obviously reveal itself in due time. I mean, only thing we got to do is just sit back and watch.
Yes.
Because it's going to play itself out.
I feel you on that. Thank you so very much for calling in. And thank you for calling in. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
You too, Wiley. Do your thing.
All right.
Line, boo.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. The number is 646-716-8447. We got another caller. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello, Wiley.
Hey.
I'm really confused on what the big hype is about. We already knew this information. We already knew that Tory slept with Kelsey. So I'm really confused, especially, Tori slept with Kelsey and Meg. So I'm really confused, especially why the lady before the last caller was so upset, so angry. It's her bedtime. She needs to go get to sleep. We knew that it really doesn't matter what happened, what led up to the shooting. At the end of the day, Megan shouldn't have been shot. At the end of the day, if no one else had a gun in that car, if Tori only had a gun, if no one was shooting at Tori, then he shouldn't have shot at anyone. I don't care if he shot at her or shot at the ground. He shouldn't have triggered that gun. So I really don't understand. And if you want to be technical, after the incident took place, Megan and Tori were quiet. It was Kelsey in the shade room comment sneak dissing Meg because she was upset about Megan sleeping with Tori. Megan and Tori were real quiet, but it was Kelsey the ones in the comments making digs at Meg the whole time. So I'm really confused on what everybody is so hyped for. The record was trash. She really embarrassed herself to me. She really didn't say anything. If anything, she really hurt Tori's case because she basically confirmed it wasn't her who shot Meg. So who else could it be? It was the bodyguard. I'm sure the bodyguard would have been arrested because he's a nobody. So she basically hurt Tori by coming out and saying this. And it's like, we all know Meg is a narcissist, but who isn't a narcissist, especially in the industry? Nick is a narcissist. Cardi's a narcissist. So y'all coming with this thing, oh, Megan only cares about herself. Okay, I care about myself. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out, what does that have anything to do? And Wiley, if you remember, you were the one when Ryan Henry from Black Ink Crew Chicago slept with his best friend's girlfriend. You were the one who said it was okay. You were the one who said it's not a big deal. So why all of a sudden now it's a big deal that Meg slept with Tori? I mean, Tori and Kelsey weren't married. Tori was sleeping with a lot of people. Tori and Kelsey were not exclusive. So I'm really confused.
In that situation, Kelsey was like, we talked about girls that sleep with, you know what I'm saying, with friends, guys, you know what I'm saying, and you done the same thing to me. So that's the point what Kelsey was talking about. Like, if you have that bond, if y'all know y'all talk about people that do it, and y'all have that respect factor, then I feel Kelsey hurt, because let's be clear, Kelsey is not the celebrity. Megan is the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? If Kelsey is a public figure or celebrity, she's not as big as Megan. And Megan people have been taunting Kelsey in the DMs and the comments, etc. And Kelsey have a right to respond. And let's be clear, Megan dissed Kelsey in a song on her debut album. So Kelsey have a right to respond, right?
She does have right. She does have right to respond, but Megan and Kelsey are 20 in their early 20s.
Yes,
they are just really figuring out life and starting life. They're gonna have more boy problems than this. So I'm really not understanding. Friends are come and go. They're for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And obviously, this was just for a season. Friends are gonna come and go. Kelsey will get over it. I think Kelsey's a little upset that she's no longer a part of the gravy train. That she's no longer gonna go to the top with Meg. That's
I feel like, but you're giving Megan a pass for making a dig at Kelsey. Like, Kelsey have a right to respond to that. That's wrong.
I'm not giving her a pass.
Okay.
I'm saying, why is it such a big deal? I just said Megan is a narcissist. Megan only cares about herself. I just said that. But I'm saying, why is it such a big deal? Because a lot of people in the industry only care about themselves. A lot of people. Megan is a social climber. Megan wants to get to the top, but who doesn't in that industry? Who doesn't want to get to the top in the industry? And when you go into the top, you're going to have to leave some friends behind. You're going to have to sleep with some friends' boyfriends. But Kelsey and Tori were not exclusive. Tori was having sex with everybody.
All right.
All the girls he had on quarantine radio.
Thank you so very much for calling in, and you have a right to your opinion. Thank you. All right, the number is 646-716. We're gonna go to the next call. I know it's late, people. I know y'all up cooking y'all chicken and chitlins and turkey, ham. Oh, I'm getting real hungry right now. 9543 caller, you're on the air.
Hi. Hello, how are you?
All right.
Okay, so this is what I got to say. Megan is minding her own business. As long as she's doing that, she's gonna keep making the coin. As far as the Kelsey chick go, she just clout chasing. If this was really Megan's friend, why is she not on her side? That's the first question. Second, if anything, why is everybody bashing Megan when all she's doing is again minding her business?
Right, but Megan is not minding her business. Correct me if I'm wrong. She Kelsey in a song, so Kelsey have a right to respond.
Okay, so I mean, Megan puts her work in she puts all of her issues in her music. If she does that, she keeps it moving.
But that's okay to say when you are actually doing something with that show. I mean, when you are sitting here and you the bigger artist, when you say something against somebody that don't have that platform, Kelsey have a right to respond. And I just think the reason why people are not in Kelsey corner is, number one, you a fan of Megan music. So I guess in your eyes, Megan can't do no wrong.
No, it's not that she can't do no wrong. My whole thing about that is, okay, look how long it's been since that situation has happened. Why all of a sudden this girl is just now talking about it? As soon as Megan done said something in her music about it, this girl wants to come up and want to talk about it. Come on now.
So I guess you really be listening to Body Yaddy Yaddy. I guess you are on the side of Megan. But do you think Megan was wrong, if this is true, for sleeping with Tory when Kelsey was sleeping with him first?
No, the fact of the matter is, if they were really friends like they say they would have kept it under wraps and had a private conversation about it.
But I think Megan should call Kelsey and have that conversation. I would expect Kelsey calling her, but of course, no response. I think
whether if she called Kelsey or Kelsey called her, they should have talked about it.
Right, they should. I agree with you on that. Those two women should definitely come on out here and have that conversation. Other than, you know what I'm saying, going with this back and forth beef. Back and forth. I just think that's so unnecessary to both of them to be going to this point back and forth like that. It doesn't look good.
Right, it don't. And if that's the case, since they haven't talked about it at this point, they both some fake friends to each other. No shade.
So,
because why the fuck would I want to go through something and then not talk to my friend about it? Let's talk about it, really.
And I'm just saying, weren't they like best friends at one point?
Like, I'm not gonna call somebody my best friend and then not want to talk about a certain situation when I get shot.
Cause like after the whole shoot thing, they friendship fell apart. And that's just something how people could just break up like that. It's crazy. Wow. It is really something when people say, hey,
at the end of the day, this whole situation could have been negated had they even talked to each other before that whole situation even got out.
Thank you so much, caller, for calling in. But like I said, I hear you, but I think Kelsey have a right to say what she got to say. I do think that
Kelsey should have called her when she heard that song. But thank you for having me.
No, thank you, and you must be a new viewer. Thank you for calling. I hope you subscribe and you have a good turkey day. Don't eat too much gravy and all that good stuff.
Oh, I'm vegetarian, so I ain't got no problem with that.
Oh,
so thank you.
You vegetarian? Okay, that's what's up. Thank you. All right.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Keep it going.
Megan. Kelsey. Oh gosh, this is a reality show like no other. Tory must got some good ping. What? Because not you was smashing Tory, you was smashing Kelsey, and you was smashing Megan, and I'm hearing that it's a tape and it was recorded. And I'm like, release the tape. Now I've been sitting here watching all of the channels and watching both sides of the story. Of course, Kelsey in this situation, folks, are going to lose out because number one, she is not an artist. Okay. And number two, Megan is the stronger force because as long as Megan, continue to make great music, continue to have awesome deals, Kelsey will not, be a factor. Or will Kelsey go away gracefully, or will she be a thorn in Megan's flesh? So it remains to be seen. I personally think that Kelsey should have done interviews outside of her platform, maybe come on the Wiley Show or go on the Breakfast Club and go on these other entities. But because when you go on Instagram, it's so limited. But if you go on a major platforms, you pick up enough traction. So that's something I'll do. Of course, I do believe they're probably going to talk about this on the Breakfast Club Friday because I don't think any shows are pretty much got people in that's going to be doing shows like the Breakfast Club or any of these other shows tomorrow. So particularly Friday, it's going to be in the rumor report. They're going to have these conversations about the situation. So I definitely see it there. They said Kelsey and Meg beefing doesn't have anything to do with a man pulling out a gun and shoot. Now, I'm not talking about it. It was wrong. I do believe Tory Lane hit her in her pinky toe or her ankle. I do believe that. And I do believe that Tory Lanez need to be charged. He needs to serve time, maybe probation, maybe, for about 5 years for hitting her in her ankle and her pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? Because her foot could have got amputated or her leg could have got amputated. It could have ended seriously. So I personally believe that. Now, it's wrong for anybody to shoot anybody. Now, I'm not excusing that behavior, but I'm saying after that, pinky toe gate, I think that when Megan, she is beefing with Kelsey because Kelsey may have not done what she wanted Kelsey to do. And this easily could be resolved. It's getting to something really messy, but both of them could have just picked up the phone. Megan should have called Kelsey. Kelsey should have called Megan. Them two black women should have came together and had a conversation. Okay. Should have had a conversation. Those women should have sat there and had a conversation and talk. But because they went to the media, because they went to their individual platforms, it's going to be difficult for the women to come together. And I don't want this to end up in a bad beef where one person lose their life. I don't want that. This could easily be resolved if one called the other. That's all that I have to say. Just pick up that phone and have this conversation. Talk to your sister, especially, making you have this massive platform. Or if you not say, hey, I don't want to do that, I'm done with it, don't call them no more. Don't mention them no more. Move on. Don't mention her in songs. Kelsey, don't mention Megan in songs. And definitely do that. That's just my humble opinion. Okay? They said who shot the gun, even if Meg wasn't shot, someone shot the gun off, right? Yes. And I do believe it was Tory Lanez. I do believe Kelsey witnessed that. I do believe it was a lot of arguing in that car. I do believe she may think that Kelsey was not protecting her, etc. So it's just really a lot. And I'm so sorry that I did this live late. I jumped on the story because I know a lot of people was going to jump on this story. So I said, let me jump on it. This is what we do on this channel. We jump on these stories. And I thank each and every one of you all for coming on this show, jumping on this story with me. And thank you to that producer that sent me the information, say, Wiley, jump on the story. Thank you so very much for that. Okay, I think this was awesome that we all came together with this. So if any other callers want to call in, the number is 646-716-8447. You could express your feelings. It is free to actually call in. So shout out to all of those viewers that called in. So shout out to everybody that actually called into the show. Let me play this intro thing again, and we're going to give our closing remarks.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't go. Keep it going.
All right. Whew, Lord, I was gonna get out here, and actually before I saw the video, I was literally reading Barack Obama book, right? In my zone, reading, going to different people chat. Shout out to Tracy. Happy birthday to Tracy. So I was literally in my zone, like literally reading Barack Obama book. And so I get this update, and it was like, oh, Kelsey did this, Kelsey this. I said, wait, Kelsey this is okay. Let me go live. Let me break the story. And you know, in this business, in order to really pick up traction when you're a smaller channel, you have to jump on the story first so you can garner in the algorithm. All right, caller, we got a caller in queue. Let's bring this caller on. 8362, caller, you on air.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Well, I just want to, everybody is talking about this story now. I'm not going to lie, Kelsey, the song was good. I'm not going to lie, the song, it was good. But I think she still protected Meg because she's still hurt by what took place because they were friends for a while. So people are pressuring her to talk, but they were friends. So why would you want to hurt somebody you love, but this person is hurting you? So I agree with Kelsey. They do need to have that conversation and sit down like grown women because I know Meg want to go back to Houston. Houston is known for sticking together. I'm from Louisiana, so I've been in Houston a lot, but Meg want to go back home, but she can't because she already broke those ties with 1501 and Jay Prince. I've been saying this long time ago. Megan needs to make amends with 1501 and Jay Prince and get back to where she started because she got the wrong people in her ear.
I do believe she need to resolve that with Jay Prince and 1501. And there's nothing wrong with having that conversation. But when you have these other people in your ear, it messes up that family entity. I do believe those new people on the team really don't want her to make amends with 1501 because they already have plans and money interests with Megan Thee Stallion or what they want to do with her.
Absolutely right.
Oh, this
absolutely right. It's like they're alienating her from the people that was grinding with her from the start, and now it's like a whole new slew of people. Like, where do these people come from? So I think she really needs to get back to being humble and bringing it back to her senses because it's one thing about being in the industry, and then it's another thing about being from the streets in Houston. Jay Prince is a staple in the South, period. So if she wants to go to Texas or Louisiana, wherever, to get her money, she's not gonna make it because people are gonna look at her like, nah, you don't have no loyalty. So I think she needs to resolve all of that and just stay off the internet and stop having all these other people in her ear because they don't want to see her win. Just like EJ was in Kelsey comments with the eyes, he went straight to Jason with the whole story or whatever. So she needs to really evaluate who she has around her.
Absolutely, and that's that's something where you have to reevaluate your team, and nobody's gonna do it for you. Like she literally had to do it for herself and literally stop depending on others and really say, "Hey, let me just pick up the phone call and call Carl and Jay Prince and try to resolve those issues." But I think it's kind of too late in that instance because those entities that she signed with, it is in their interest that she continue to beef with her label. It is in their interest that she get out of that contract. Why? Because they're going to shop her from another plantation to another plantation, right? Even even Dave Chappelle was literally saying that he said, "I don't want to go to one plantation to another plantation," but that's just how the record label is. It's like you're leaving one slave master going to another slave master.
Exactly. And so just like with Cardi, for instance, she has all her money tied up in legal issues right now. She cannot spend nothing that she's earned with her record label. Her record label has all that money. She's tied up with all these legal battles, and she has to sell merchandise, start her OnlyFans to generate money. So it's like, what are you doing this for if you're not doing it to win? Or they pit her against Nicki Minaj. All of this stuff is coming to backfire on her now. Yes, she was on the top of her game. It's the same way with Meg. She had that fast pace with getting on top, and now it's slowing down for her because of the situation she's put herself in. So I like her music. I like Meg, but she can't continue to use that I'm young, I was naive type of message anymore. Because it's starting to come out. And with the quarantine, people had nothing but time on their hands to look at things and listen to things more. So she needs to get it together.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. All right. Shout
All
out
right,
to
thank you. Have a good night.
man. Thank you, sister. If this is your first time watching the Wiley Show, click that subscribe button. Okay. They said Jay Prince is a staple in Houston and Houston only. I don't even know who Jay Prince is, and I would love to interview him. I guess he's a businessman, and you know, I'm not into like the hip hop culture like that, but I would love to interview him. But I just think that whole situation was sad, and people was like, "Hey, she wanted to renegotiate her contract." Listen, ain't no renegotiating. She signed her deal. It is what it is. Just do them 3 albums that you signed up for and get out of that contract. Okay. All right. So thank you so very much for calling in. Shout out to all the moderators out there in the house that came through today. Love each and every one of y'all. Make sure if you cook your Thanksgiving food that you don't let it burn. Okay. You know, take a slice of pie, eat it for me. Shout out to the people that's making German chocolate cake. It's a lot of y'all that are really out here cooking. Okay. I really want to go home right now because I talked to my mom. She cooking Thanksgiving. She cooking turkey, ham, chitlins. I don't think she said she's making any desserts, but my stomach was like, I really want to get on here and book a flight and just go to Chicago and just eat and then book another flight and come on back home to Texas. I really want to surprise her and just book a flight and just eat and see my niece and nephew, but it's a pandemic. So I'm gonna just stay here and eat here. I think my roommate, he have a turkey. So I guess this is another day. But I think after this pandemic, I'm really gonna travel more. I'm really gonna just travel and spend time with family because this pandemic made me appreciate my loved ones and be more of a family man. So I'm definitely gonna travel more. Shout out to y'all that is out here that listen to my content. I want to say thank you to the producers again, and I will see y'all in the next video. Please leave us a comment. Okay, I know y'all is gonna let me have it in them comments, just like y'all did that Brandy video. Okay, love y'all. We don't delete comments unless unless it's a cuss word, then we delete it. So we want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming through the chat today. I'm gonna go read me another chapter of Barack Obama book. Okay. I'm gonna read me another chapter of that book because it was good and everything like that. They say I hate when Wiley says that I'm not into the hip hop thing. How you don't know Jay Prince? Sorry, I'm an old head trigger. I don't know who Jay Prince is. I'm being honest, I don't know who that is. I don't. So when people say Jay Prince, maybe you could school me about Jay Prince. I'm just not into hip hop like this. Only time I'm into it, this is a hot topic. Somebody was screwing somebody had a tape out. So of course I talk about it, but I'm not like a hip hop expert. No. So when people say Jay Prince, I'm like, okay, who that? I don't know no Jay Prince like that. Only Prince I know, Jay Prince I know, is from Love and Hip Hop. I know him because he had got into his love beef or whatever. So I'm honest. I'm not going to pretend like I know who Jay Prince. I guess he's a guy that's out here working in the business. Maybe I can book him for an interview. Who knows? Maybe I could book him. So I'm going to have to talk to my assistant and see if we can, get draft up a letter and try to get Jay Prince on the Wiley Show so I get to know what he does for the culture. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me go. I'm going to read another chapter of this book, take me a hot shower, and I'll be back entertaining y'all for Thanksgiving. Peace.